Hey guys, this is Amar. How are you doing? This is the thought of the day video. I hope you had a good day. I'm recording this at about 10 something because I have a project running which I do in the marketing consulting space, so I didn't get time to record earlier. So the thought of the day, I hope you're enjoying these thought of the day videos. I feel important. I feel it is important to do these thought of the day videos because they add value to every day. There's something new to learn about every day from life, and reading is one of the ways to do it. I've been reading quite slow on the books I'm reading. I'm reading the biography of Elon Musk for a while, and it's been lying 50% read. I think 30 to 40%, but I really need to catch up on the biography. The good thing about thought of the day videos is that ways I read a few thoughts every day, and choose one thought that I like. So today again I've chosen a thought. The thought is on education, and it's a very interesting thought on education, quite unusual to other thoughts on education, because it says it's by, let's just read the thought. It's by Brooks Atkinson. The thought is by Brooks Atkinson. It's on education, and it says it takes most men 5 years to recover from a college education. It takes most men 5 years to recover from a college education and to learn that poetry is as vital to thinking as knowledge. It takes most men 5 years to recover from a college education and to learn that poetry is as vital to thinking as knowledge. What this thought is essentially saying is almost treats college education as a disease. So it takes 5 years to recover from a college. That's almost literally true in my case, because I finished all my postgrad in 2008, and I decided to become a writer and a comedian in 2015 full time. I quit my job, so it took me a few years to recover from the college education. The problem with the college education and school education right now, it tends to turn us into conformists and a product of the system, right? It makes us a product of the system. It makes us want to become a product of a certain kind of a system. School is a system, college is a system, companies are a system. So when we become products of other systems, right? For example, school is somebody else's system, college is somebody else's system, a company is somebody else's system. So when we get so used to becoming products of somebody else's system, we find it extremely hard to think on our own and feel that we can create our own system, because it takes away our ability to create our own system, because school is somebody else's system, as I said, college is somebody else's system, and even company is somebody. So throughout our lives, 90% of people in the world are moving from one system created by somebody else to another system created by somebody else, right? Because most people are not taught. Like, the problem with schools and colleges, they don't teach us to think independently, right? And that is a problem with the school and the college system. The education right now as it exists, the traditional education, it does not really teach us to think independently on our own. It does not really teach us to create our own system, which is largely entrepreneurship, which is all largely working for yourself. Because it's really, 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 when you start working for yourself, you realize that it is so hard to create your own system. That's why most people don't try to create their own systems, but become a part of somebody else's system, because it's easier. It's easier to become a part of somebody else's system because there are rules set, there are systems set, and there you just have to plug yourself in as a part of the system, and you become a part of the system, right? You're a plug into the system. You're not creating your own system the way you like it, because the only way you can create a system that you really, really, really like is by creating it yourself, right? And poetry is an important way. Poetry is an example, a metaphor here for art, right? So because poetry or art is as important to knowledge, as important to thinking as knowledge. For example, a lot of people in India, a lot of students in India, almost all the students in one of the top education boards in India, have to choose between non-medical, which is science plus mathematics, and medical, which is biology and science, and commerce and arts, after they finish the 10th standard, right? And most people end up choosing either science or medical, right? Or commerce, for that matter, because if commerce leads to certain traditional choices of work like chartered accountancy for that matter, right? A lot of people who studied commerce become chartered accountants because they like accountancy, right? It's commerce, and they become chartered accountants. They become company secretaries. A lot of people who are conscious of why they're choosing commerce, right? People who choose non-medical become engineers of different kinds, mechanical, electrical, civil engineers, and people who choose software engineers, right? And people who choose biology with science, they become doctors, like different kinds of doctors, right? So those are traditional choices that a school and college system offers. But very few people choose art. Very few people, at least in my time, even at this time, I'm sure very few people end up choosing art in school because art is looked down upon. Like society, at least most people in the society would look down upon a poet. Somebody who wants to be a poet at 16 or 15 years of age, or a writer, or an artist, or a comedian, or even a businessman, right? Because most people are following traditional choices. So it's important to think for yourself, and that is a flaw in the current school and education system, right? Because that's why Brooks Atkinson says that it takes most men 5 years to recover from a college education. What a great thought. And to learn that poetry is as vital to thinking as knowledge. So find the time and the means to inculcate art in your life, through poetry, through comedy, through painting, whatever you like. But figure out how to inculcate art into your life, because art is the essence of freedom. Alright, so that is the thought of the day. I hope you liked it. I enjoyed talking about the thought. I liked it. So please share it with other people, and hopefully we will do another great thought tomorrow. Hopefully, because these thoughts are great. They make me learn something, and hopefully they make you learn something as well. Alright, so see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.